Well, the Vancouver Park Board has approved a new parking strategy. Last night, the board voted in favor of a pilot project that will see additional parking fees implemented at several recreational hubs in the city. The motion passed 5-2 with only one very minor amendment. And for more on this, we have reached Laura Christensen. She is the chair of the Vancouver Park Board. She was also present when the vote went through last night. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This new parking strategy was approved last night at the meeting. Tell me, first of all, what this means and what's actually changing here.
So what it means is we've added paid parking at 3 community centers, Hillcrest, Kerrisdale, and Trout Lake. But I think it's important to note that actually includes 3 free hours of parking for community center patrons. So if you're coming to use the community center, you can park for free for 3 hours at those centers. And after that, it's a $3.50 an hour rate after the 3 free hours at those community centers. So the point is to help improve turnover at these community centers. We've seen that these parking lots are very, very busy. People have issues finding spots. We have issues with people parking at those community centers and walking off to go shopping or use other facilities. So this is intended to increase turnover so that there's more parking spaces available for community center patrons. And the 3 free hours means that people who are using our community centers don't have to pay.
Okay. And so are there any current rules or any current restrictions in those lots at all right now? I mean, or can I just go park there all day and get on the SkyTrain and go to work?
Pretty much, there is probably a sign up that says, for community center use only, but really that isn't enforced because there's no mechanism to do that when you don't have, pay parking and, somebody patrolling the lot to do that.
Well, right. And so at Trout Lake, for instance, then how do you know who's in the community center and who's parked to go to the farmer's market?
So this is intended to be sort of like a sign-in process inside the community center. So once you've parked, you'll come inside the community center, you'll register your license plate, and that would be how we know that you're using the community centers when you come inside and you sign in for going to the fitness center. You'd put in your your license plate number, and that would sort of give you 3 free hours of parking.
And what do you mean I put in my license plate number? Is somebody at the desk write it down?
I think it's like a kiosk system is what they're proposing. So this is a 1-year pilot. So, we're going to figure out this technology. It's something that we have used in other places in our park board facilities. This sort of kiosk system of registering your parking that way.
So it's like going in and paying for 3 hours of parking without paying.
Yes, exactly.
And so that'll go to somebody's monitor then, and if there's a parking enforcement person who shows up, they'll know which plates have been registered and which haven't.
Exactly.
They won't have to go into the community center and read a list.
No. It would be an electronic system where you just go in and there's a little screen. You just punch in your license plate number.
So this is Trout Lake, Hillcrest, and Kerrisdale. It's also Langara Golf Course?
Yes, so there is Langara Golf Course as well, and that would be free parking if you're actually there to golf. So if you're going to play a round of golf, you'll have complimentary parking. But this is to prevent, again, people from hopping off the golf course and getting on the SkyTrain and going downtown.
Okay, and there's a 1-month pilot at VanDusen as well. Tell me about that.
So that's for the Festival of Lights. So this wouldn't be this year. It would be for next year of 2026 to implement an event rate during the Festival of Lights. So we see during the Festival of Lights that parking lot, which is quite small, is really, really busy. So this is just a way to manage that demand and also to generate some additional revenue there. But it would be a $25 event rate for during the Festival of Lights. The area surrounding VanDusen still has free parking available, but for that, very small lot rate at the entryway, we would have an event rate there.
And how much was it to park there?
It previously was free.
Oh, really? So it's going from free to $25.
Yeah. It's steep, but that is a very high demand lot, and the area surrounding VanDusen does have a lot of free parking available.
And how are the people who live around VanDusen feeling about people endlessly circling their blocks looking for parking because they don't want to pay $25?
This is something that we're going to work through in the pilot. My understanding is that happens anyways because the lot is so small anyways that during the Festival of Lights, all of those streets are full as well. So that is something that engineering is looking to work at with the residents. If it becomes a problem, we could look at ways to implement that. Again, this is just a 1-month pilot to see how this goes, and we can adjust the rates or the duration as needed.
This is about raising money for the park board. How much money do you expect to raise overall?
So staff have estimated that this will bring in about $1.5 million, which is about 10% of our $15 million target that the city has set for us as either revenue or cuts that we need to make for next year.
Okay. This is the park board. I mean, you indicated that you'd be. Is this from a community center? Have anything to do with community center fees, or is this? I mean, are we keeping places open that would otherwise be closed because you need to find new revenue streams, or are you just overall need to increase your budget?
A little bit of all of the above. So right now, the park board is facing a really challenging budget for 2026 based on the mayor's direction to keep taxes at 0%. That means $15 million of cuts to the park board. So that can either be cuts or revenue. So we're looking across our entire portfolio to find small places where we can, hopefully gather a little bit more revenue without making too many impacts. And then also we do have to look at where we can cut things, whether that's at our pools or rinks or the maintenance of our parks. Things everywhere is really up for grabs right now in terms of where we're going to be having to find cuts to make this happen. So I think everybody at the board agreed that this isn't paid parking is something we don't want to implement. No one likes paid parking. But in the situation that we're in with our budget, it's really a choice between adding this paid parking for that might impact some people to pay for parking, but would actually prevent cuts in other parts of our system.
You yourself said the $25 for going to the VanDusen Festival of Lights is steep because it's going from $0 to $25. All of these new charges may be good for homeowners because the mayor has said he wants to keep their property taxes to zero. But between what the park board is doing and what the city is doing with increasing fees across the board, at what cost does this 0% property tax increase come? I mean, what we have is homeowners get a break on property taxes, but everybody else is paying the difference.
Yeah, exactly. It hits users a lot harder when we have to increase user fees. And those are people who might not have the ability to pay. It is really challenging. Typically some of our recreation services are sort of subsidized services like access to pools. We don't pay when we go to the pool for a drop-in. The amount that you pay isn't the full cost of operating the pool. That would be much more expensive. We as a city have decided that that's an important service to provide at an affordable rate, and that's subsidized by taxpayers. But we seem, as based on the direction from City Council, to be moving away from providing affordable services and instead having to increase user fees and have people pay the full cost of what those services would be. And that's, I think, really unfortunate because I think that our recreation facilities should be accessible and available to everybody.
We're hearing this morning, of course, the national inflation rate overall has gone up to about 2.4%. Those numbers are just in this morning. Everything is getting more expensive. And here we are in the most expensive city in the country where everything is already expensive, now getting more expensive. How much do you expect people to be able to tolerate?
Yeah, that's a great question, but I would hope that homeowners could tolerate a small tax increase so that at least we're spreading that pain around rather than having it all hit on user fees and cuts to the system and giving taxpayers 0% rather than at least what inflation is and everything else.
Where else are you looking to raise money?
Right now I can't give a ton of specifics based on our budget process, but really everything we're looking everywhere. Staff are examining every single line item to see where we can do this. But if you look at our park board budget, where do we spend the most money is on recreation and park operations, which are the frontline services that we provide to the city in terms of our rinks, our pools, our fitness centers, our playing fields, splash pads, gardens, everything. These are the services that we spend the most money on. So that's the things that we're going to have to be looking to cut because that's really where the money goes. It's not like we spend a lot of money on frivolous activities at the park board.
All right. Commissioner Christensen, we appreciate your time very much this morning. Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Laura Christensen, who is the chair of the Vancouver Park Board.